This is gonna be harder than I thought, so we're gonna get through this. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Ashley. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is gonna be a little bit different. As you can see, there have been some big changes behind me. I am in the former craft room, and there's no easy way to go about this. I know I'm gonna upset some people, but let's go ahead and get into why we're making these changes and where I'm headed. So I started this channel back in 2019. Oh my gosh, those videos, they were terrible, but guess what? I got better with each video, and I learned a new skill. I taught myself how to make videos, how to edit them, how to do YouTube, and now almost 30,000 of you have decided to join me on this channel. I am so grateful for you, everyone that has liked a video, that has commented, that has subscribed. I'm so thankful for you. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stop crying, so I'm gonna keep pushing through. Thank you to all the brands who believed in me and I got to work with. I'm so appreciative of our partnerships, and I'm so grateful for this journey. But things have to change on the channel, and it's been tough. I've been wrestling with this for about 2 years. About 2 years ago, I tried to make a shift on the channel, and it didn't go so well. I had some mean comments, and I kind of let that kind of dull my sparkle and sway me from doing some different things. But at the end of the day, this is my business. I make money by creating content and putting videos out there, and so it's really been weighing on me. And we were talking to some friends and talking about my struggles with the time that is required to make videos for this channel. Typically a video takes me anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. I edit up my own videos, especially the tutorials. They take a while to film, to edit, to make sure they're good, to get ready, to make sure I have the right files, to research, all of that stuff. And it's kind of heartbreaking to see a video you've poured all of this time in and it doesn't get views. And on YouTube, if you don't get views, you don't get paid, and then brands don't want to work with you because you don't have any views. So I don't want to make this about the money, but obviously this is the business. This is my business, and it has to be worth my time. As you know, I'm a homeschool mama now, which I absolutely adore, so my time is super precious. So to pour myself into something that has not yielded a return, the return that I think it should, is super heartbreaking, and it's super discouraging. So I think one of my last videos made a total of $32, and that one took me forever to make. Those tutorials take me a really long time, but you have to know my heart. I work so hard, and to only make that, and then I get some affiliate income when I link to things, and I'm so grateful for that. We even tried to start digitizing, and we created our own designs. That was like our last ditch, like this is the last thing we're gonna throw at this before I give up. And I'm so grateful for all of you who purchased the designs. Once we did like the numbers, we would have to make like 5 amazing designs a week and really have them sell well for us to achieve our financial goals that we are trying to achieve. And with that, I couldn't keep up with the 1 video a week. There was no way for me to even try to do 1 video a month with the workload that would have taken. So here we are. My sweet friend, we were having a conversation the end of last year, and she said, make sure the juice is worth the squeeze. And I pondered on that all holiday, all January. I have to make sure the juice is worth the squeeze. And so, especially with my time, is so precious with my kids, this has not been fruitful. So I have to let it go. And I know it might be disappointing, and I hate disappointing people. I'm such a people pleaser. but I have to do what's best for my family, what's best for my mental health and getting sleep and taking care of myself. And so I was at a breaking point where I almost just gave up completely and said, I'll just get a virtual assistant job. I know how to do everything. Let me just be some other influencers or content creators virtual assistant, because I know how to do everything. I'm done. But then I was reminded of how far I've come and how much I've learned. And I can't give up. So again, I am so thankful for everyone who has subscribed, and I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you by making a change in my content, but this is what's best for me, my family, my business. So you will start to see a change in my content, and I am so excited about it, even though I'm a mess right now. Y'all, I have been so sick to my stomach, wanting to puke. I have been putting off this video forever, and we're going to get through it. So what can you expect? So you will start to see a change in my content, and I am so excited. I have dreamed about this since I was a little girl. I always wanted to do this. I went to school for this, and as long as I can remember, I was drawing sketches of fashion lines. I went to school at NC State for textile and apparel management. I loved it. It was the coolest experience ever. We had fashion shows all the time. We learned about materials and clothing and trends, and I have to follow my dreams, and I have to follow where I think God is leading me. So that being said, this will no longer be the Monogram Mompreneur channel. As you can probably tell by the name, it will just be me, Ashley Akoff. That's my name, and that's the brand. It's just a personal brand. So this will be a lifestyle channel now. We'll be talking about fashion, over 30, beauty, a little bit of home or family, but mostly fashion. And I want to show women that they can feel beautiful no matter what size they are, no matter if they are headed to menopause or postpartum. But I want to show you that you can feel beautiful no matter what size you are, no matter your budget, so you can find affordable things that fit your body correctly and that make you really feel beautiful. So my hope is to uplift and encourage along the way, and show you the fun trends, show you things I'm definitely not gonna hop on. But yeah, so I know this is not my typical happy, joyful video, but it's been weighing on me, and you deserve to know where I've been. Also, we started a nonprofit, so that's taken a little bit of my time. We are so excited. It's called the Eternally Equipped Project, where we are giving clothes to underprivileged youth in the Jacksonville area. We actually have our first event coming up this next week, and we're so excited. So we do a lot of outreach with our church in the Jacksonville area, and there is so much need for clothes and children. It's something a lot of people don't think about, but kids grow so fast. So yes, my life revolves around fashion and all that good stuff, and I could not be more excited for the future. So if you want to reach out to me personally, you can DM me on Instagram at ashley.akoff. If you were already following the Monogram Mompreneur, it already switched over to the new name. But yeah, you'll start to see new videos. I hope you'll stay. But I totally understand if it's not your cup of tea. I just wanted to say thank you again to everyone, every brand, every subscriber, every like, every comment. I'm just so grateful, and I hope you'll come along with me on this new journey. I'm gonna give you a little tour of the craft room, of what it looks like now, and give you a little behind the scenes of how we took it from what it was to what it is now. So thank you again for everything. I'm so grateful for all of you. And until next time, bye for now. So here's a little behind the scenes how we transformed our room. As you can see, we already had moved the cabinets at this point. Then we ripped out the carpet for half of my room. Yes, my room has a split personality. Look at this mess we made. And then we added some laminate vinyl flooring down. We got this from Home Depot. It's the most beautiful coastal wood color. My husband did a fantastic job. It looks so good and it's gonna be great in my pictures and my videos. Then he added this like faux detail on the walls. It looked fantastic and I'm super pleased with it. My daughter helped as well. And so here's a look at this side of the craft room. Yes, we still have our Christian apparel business. My husband runs that completely by himself. He embroiders, he does all the making of the products, the orders, the fulfillment. So this is his little workspace. And then I have my side of the room as well where I'll film all of my content. So again, my room has a split personality. We're not getting rid of our machines. I will just be doing a different type of content. So we still have our business. It's just not going to be featured on this channel. And here's a sneak peek of what's to come.